You understand that I have two different personalities. No, I have many different personalities, or maybe only three personalities. But anyway, I would like to talk about a particular condition that I have. Now, people do know me to consistently diagnose my own mental condition. But I would like to ask the question, why is it that a professional psychologist, someone who with a degree, why is it that when they diagnose me with something that it's legit? I mean, can I not look on the internet or do some research on abnormal psychology and study and see what type of symptoms that relate to what I do and realize, oh, I really have this disorder? I mean, fucking psychiatrists and psychologists, they're wrong all the time. Do you know how many misdiagnoses I've had? Finally, I've got the right diagnosis, and that diagnosis is fantasy-prone personality disorder, or the more modern term, maladaptive daydreaming. Now, Ilya Soma, he's a Israeli psychologist who actually studied this for a particularly long time, but earlier it was discovered by two other psychologists that identified it with, like I say, fantasy-prone personality disorder, and in particular people who daydream and who have extensive fantasies. Now, it's not the same thing as someone simply fantasizing in general. When we fantasy-prone people or maladaptive daydreamers, when we fantasize, we get hypnotized in our thoughts. Our fantasies are so powerful. It's like, you know, when we think of something, it hits us. It's like we're actually there. The sensory perception of everything. It puts you in a hypnotic state. This is why we can act things out. This is why we get in repetitive movements. This is why it's so addictive, because our ability to fantasize is 5 times that as powerful as someone simply just thinking about something. In some ways, this condition is a gift. In other ways, this condition is a disorder. I think perhaps it's more of a disorder than it is a gift, because it has fucked my life up a great deal. You can barely see me on this fucking webcam. I'm out here in the dark. I had to fucking run out here in the woods, out away from everybody, just so, nobody would get paranoid. I have a lot of bloody coyotes around here. I'm right by this abandoned cabin. You know, I engineered and I actually put that fucking light bulb right in this abandoned house. For some reason, the electricity still works in that fucking light. Can't really see it. Anyway, we don't mean to be abnormal. We don't mean to fantasize. We don't mean to be the way we are. We are subjectively, we are prone to fantasize. It's a condition. I can fucking sit here and fantasize about sexuality all day, and I can produce all types of sexual stimulation. The smell, the aura, sperm, without even having any physical contact. But that's how strong my fantasies are. And I love my sexual fantasies. They're the best. Well, anyway, that's all I say. Maladaptive daydreaming is what I ultimately suffer from. And I've been diagnosed with so many other different disorders. From ADHD to schizophrenia to fucking manic depression. I suppose fantasy-prone personality disorder or maladaptive daydreaming is a form of schizophrenia, because it's like we hallucinate, we get into a hypnotic state. But anyway, I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to mention something like that, but that's all I'm going to say. See you later.